On this quiet stretch of lakefront in Courtice lies a tiny but powerful piece of our local past, the Arnold Pioneer Cemetery. What was once a carefully tended burial plot is now perched precariously at the edge of the cliff, its location whispering stories from the early 1800s. In this 1931 aerial, we can clearly see the cemetery as we zoom in. It's a squared-off plot near the lake, intentionally cared for and respected by its caretakers, the Rundle family at the time. By comparing historical maps with modern satellite imagery, it's clear how close the cemetery now sits at the water's edge due to decades of erosion. Research into deeds and historical records confirmed that this burial ground was part of the broken front Lot 28 West Half, set aside long ago for the pioneers who lived here. What makes this place even more remarkable is that it is all Arnold family members who were buried here, 3 in total, each one a link to the earliest generations of settlement on this lot. Using tools like Ancestry.com, we traced the family and confirmed their roots stretch back to the United Empire Loyalists, those early settlers who came to Upper Canada after the American Revolution. These weren't just names of grave markers, they were families building a community in this new land. Today a marker stands on the pathway down at the lake, a visible reminder for everyone who walks here. What makes this story even more special is that the modern Arnold family themselves were unaware of their ancestors' burial site. The previous generation lived just 2 lots over, never knowing that their forebears had been pioneers on this very lot. The Arnold Pioneer Cemetery tells a profound story of settlement and time, care and neglect, memory and rediscovery, from the 1930s when it was well kept to decades of being forgotten, and now, through modern research and mapping, we've brought this history back into view. A simple drive northward takes us past 2 more relevant locations. One, where the Rundle farm once stood, and then, even more interesting, where the early 1800s Arnold log cabin existed. Here below the cliff's edge, the past and the present meet. These stories remind us that history can fade, but it can also be found again when we take the time to look.